Then Imam al-Barbahari, rahimahullah, he follows that with a point that comes here in volume 2 on page 166. Point number 127. وَالتَّسْلِيمُ عَلَى عِبَادِ اللَّهِ أَجْمَعِينَ. التَّسْلِيمُ عَلَى عِبَادِ اللَّهِ أَجْمَعِينَ. And the salutation, the greeting of Salaam, is to be given to all of Allah's worshippers. And the taslim, salutation, the greeting of Salaam, is to be given to all of Allah's worshippers. Shaykh Fawzan, hafidhahullah, he said in explanation, from the right which the Muslims have upon each other is the spreading of the greeting of Salaam between them. Allah the Majestic and Most High said, وَإِذَا حُيِّيتُمْ بِتَحِيَّةٍ فَحَيُّوا بِأَحْسَنَ مِنْهَا أَوْ رُدُّوهَا إِنَّ اللَّهَ كَانَ عَلَى كُلِّ شَيْءٍ حَسِيبًا. Surah An-Nisa, the 4th surah, ayah 86. With the explanation, and if you are greeted with a greeting, then respond with a better greeting, or at least respond with its like. Indeed, Allah is ever one who preserves the deeds of the creation and will recompense them for them. And Shaykh Fawzan mentions a second evidence. He said, He the Most High said, فَإِذَا دَخَلْتُمْ بُيُوتًا فَسَلِّمُوا عَلَىٰ أَنفُسِكُمْ. Surah An-Nur, the 24th surah, ayah 61. With the explanation, so when you enter your homes, then give the greeting of Salaam to each other. Shaykh Fawzan said, meaning, let you give the greeting of Salaam to each other, because the believers are just like a single soul, and they are just like a single body. And the salutation, the Salaam, is the greeting of the believers. It will be the greeting of the believers on the day when they meet Allah, the Perfect and Most High. He the Most High said, تَحِيَّتُهُمْ يَوْمَ يَلْقَوْنَهُ سَلَامٌ. Surah Al-Ahzab, the 33rd surah, ayah 44. With the explanation, the ayah being in the context of the believers on the day of resurrection, that their greeting on the day when they will meet Him, their greeting on the day when they will meet Allah, is Salaam. Shaykh Fawzan said, explaining, Allah the Perfect and Most High will greet them with the greeting of peace, and they will hear His speech and His greeting of Salaam, and they will respond to His greeting of Salaam. So they will say, Allahumma anta as-salam wa minka as-salam. Oh Allah, You are as-salam, You are the one free of all imperfections, You are the impeccable one, flawless one, the perfect one, and from You is as-salam, and from You is peace and security. Shaykh Fawzan said, and likewise the inhabitants of paradise, their greeting in it between themselves will be Salaam. So they will greet each other with the greeting of Salaam, of peace, in paradise. And likewise in this world they greet each other with the greeting of Salaam. And spreading the greeting of Salaam is one of the means of entry into paradise in peace and security. Just as occurs in the hadith, Man a'tama at-ta'am wa afsha as-salam wa salla bil-layli wan-nasu niyam dakhala al-jannata bi-salam. The hadith that whoever provides with food and spreads the greeting of Salaam and prays by night whilst the people are sleeping, then he will enter paradise in peace and security. In the footnote they mention this hadith is reported by Imam Ahmad in the Musnad, and by Tirmidhi in his Sunan, and Ad-Darimi, and Ibn Majah, and Al-Hakim, and Abdiya al-Maqdisi in Al-Mukhtara, and by others, from a hadith of Abdullah ibn Salaam, who said, when Allah's Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam came to Al-Madinah, the people rushed towards him, and it was said, Allah's Messenger has arrived. Allah's Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam has arrived. Allah's Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam has arrived. He said, so I came amongst the people to look upon him, to look at him. So when I looked carefully at the face of Allah's Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam, I knew that his face was not the face of a liar. And the first thing that he spoke with was that he said, Ayyuhan nas, afshu salam, wa atimu ta'am, wa sallu wa nasu niyam, tadkhulun al-jannata bisalam. The first thing that he spoke with was, O people, spread the greeting of salam, and provide with food, and pray whilst the people are sleeping. You will enter paradise in peace and security. And they say, At-Tirmidhi said about this hadith, it is a hadith which is Hasan Sahih, good, authentic. And it was declared authentic by Al-Hakim to the standard of the two Shaykhs, and Al-Dhahabi agreed. As a side point, likewise Shaykh Al-Albani declared the hadith Sahih, authentic. Then Shaykh Fawzan, Hafidhullah, he said, after mentioning the hadith, so spreading the greeting of salam between the Muslims is something desirable. And its meaning is to make a supplication for the Muslims for peace and security. And it is otherwise said, its meaning is that the name of Allah be upon you. Because from the names of Allah is as-Salam, the flawless one, the one free of all imperfections. So if you say as-Salamu alaykum, as-Salam be upon you, meaning the name of Allah be upon you. And He is as-Salam, He the Perfect and Most High. So this is a tremendous word which is spread amongst the Muslims. Just as a side point here, in addition to what occurs here, just as a side point, whoever wants it, then Al-Qadi Iyad, because of the importance of obviously the greeting of salam and the meaning of the greeting of salam, then Al-Qadi Iyad said, in his explanation of Sahih Muslim, he said, as for the meaning of as-salam, as for the meaning of the greeting of salam, then it is said, its meaning here is, may Allah's name, meaning may Allah's guardianship and protection be upon you. What's the meaning when you give somebody the greeting of salam? What are you saying? What supplication are you making? He said, meaning, may Allah's guardianship and protection be upon you. Just as it is said, Allahu ma'aka, may Allah be with you, and Allah yusahibu, may Allah accompany you. And as-salam is from the names of Allah. And then he said, and its meaning the name of Allah the Most High, as-salam, is as-salim min al-naqa'is wal-ma'ayib. It means the one who is free of all deficiencies and faults. Or it is said that it means the one who renders his servants safe and secure. Or it is said the one who renders, or rather it is the one who greets his beloved servants in paradise. Or it is said it is the one who renders them safe from his punishment. So all that just being a side point in addition to what occurs here. And back to the explanation of Shaykh Fawzan, Hafidhullah, so he just mentioned, with regard to the greeting of Salaam, he said, so if you say Assalamu alaikum, it means the name of Allah be upon you. And He is As-Salam, He the Perfect and Most High. So this is a tremendous word which is spread amongst the Muslims. And then he said, he sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, لا تدخلوا الجنة حتى تؤمنوا ولا تؤمنوا حتى تحابوا أفلا أدلكم على أمر إذا فعلتموه تحاببتم أفشوا السلام بينكم. That Allah's Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, you will not enter paradise unless you are believers, and you will not become complete believers until you have love for each other. Shall I not guide you to something which, if you do it, you will have love for each other? Spread the greeting of Salaam amongst yourselves. In the footnote they mentioned, this is reported by Muslim in his Sahih, it's hadith number 54, from a hadith of Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu. Shaykh Fawzan said, so spreading the greeting of Salaam produces love in the hearts. And when you meet, he said rather, and when you are met by a Muslim, and he does not give you the greeting of Salaam, then you feel something in yourself against him. Salam. When you are met by your Muslim brother, when he said when you are met by a Muslim and he doesn't give you the greeting of Salaam, then something occurs in yourself against him. So you say, why didn't he give me the greeting of Salaam? But if he gives you the greeting of Salaam, then what is within your soul, what is within yourself, passes away. And you have good feelings towards him. And you have love for him. So this is in full accordance with the truth of his saying, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, أَفَلَا أَدُلُّكُمْ عَلَىٰ أَمْرٍ إِذَا فَعَلْتُمُوهُ تَحَابَبْتُمْ أَفْشُوا السَّلَامَ بَيْنَكُمْ. The hadith that we just heard from Sahih Muslim, that Allah's Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, shall I not guide you to a matter which if you do it, you will have love for each other? Spread the greeting of Salaam amongst yourselves. Shaykh Fawzan said, so spreading the greeting of Salaam has a tremendous effect upon the souls of the Muslims. And it will not be sufficient that you say, Hayyak Allah, may Allah give you life. Kayfa asbahta, how have you entered the morning? Kayfa amsayta, how are you this evening? These wordings follow on after the Salam. If you say Assalamu alaikum, then you can say Kayfa haluk, how are you? Kayfa asbahta, how are you this morning? And the like of that. And likewise, it is not sufficient to make an indication with the hand, because this is the greeting of the Jews. It's not sufficient you make a wave with the hand, for this is the greeting of the Jews. In the footnote they mention, An-Nasa'i reported in his Sunan al-Kubra from Jabir radiyallahu anhu that Allah's Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, لا تسلموا تسليم اليهود والنصارى فإن تسليمهم بالأكف والرؤوس والإشارة. Allah's Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, do not give the greeting of the Jews and the Christians, for their greeting, their salutation is with the hands and with the heads and by making an indication. Then they mention in the footnote, Al-Hafidh ibn Hajar said in Fathul Bari, An-Nasa'i reported it with a good chain of narration. And as a side point, this hadith was declared Hasan, good by Shaykh al-Albani in Sahih al-Jami', and he declared it strong in as-Sahihah, Hadith 1783. Then Shaykh Fawzan finished this section by saying, making an indication with the hand is only to be done if the one whom you are giving the greeting of salam to is far away. So in that case, you give him the greeting of salam with the wording, and you also indicate with your hand to make him aware that you are giving him the greeting of salam, so that he can respond the greeting of salam to you.